Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Nice of you to join us tonight. I hope we have some people catching on soon. Just wanted to talk a little bit about what's coming on this weekend on Goldylocks Productions. We'll have Tiffany put the link up for you so that you can see. Hi, Jill. So that you can see that we have a spirit circle Saturday night. And I hope that you join us for that. That's going to be great. We'll be getting more and more people jumping on booking slots, like 15 minutes or half hours. So that's fabulous. And you get a unique snippet reading from all of the people who join. You'll have most of the radio show hosts that do readings will be on there. And so, your great regulars that you enjoy so much: Jeremy Ryden, Melissa Parks, myself, Laura Romero, Tiffany White Sage Woman. Who am I leaving out? Somebody. Stacy, and with her unicorns and her. Who else? What's the other thing that she does? Does she do dragons? I forget. So she's a lovely gal, and I think we have some new show hosts on, so maybe they'll join us. So that'll be great. Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you. And Saris, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. And hi, Linnell. Thought we'd do some mini readings tonight. I just wanted to talk in case there's a little fear of Friday the 13th. I'm trying to get this out. I noticed I can't say the word of what the phobia of Friday the 13th is. Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer, please check out his website, evidenceofeternity.com. He did a great show. I think it was yesterday on this subject matter. And Friday the 13th has been associated biblically with things, with the Knights Templar and a lot of other subjects. I was just trying to get up a little talk about that in case I didn't have anybody jumping on for readings tonight. But I just wanted to say I had seen a video today of someone talking about, actually it was Tarot by Janine. She's from Canada, gives some excellent readings on current events. She's a Canadian, so she's impartial. So if you'd like to check her out, I have found her tarot readings quite interesting. And she's on YouTube, Tarot by Janine. I think she has another show too, Messages from Ravens, something like that. I think she has a Wiccan background. And what she was saying today on her show, it's Friday the 13th has not always been a bad day. That there was significant history to outline that it was a good day for some things. So I don't know about astrological and zodiac, but she was talking a little bit about that. So in case you're getting a little bit of a scaredy cat for tomorrow, just take it in stride, I would assume. And if you want to check those two people out that have talked about Friday the 13th, that would be Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer, and Tarot by Janine. She's from Canada. She's a great gal. I have not met her, but I'd like to speak to her. So maybe I'll invite her on the show one day. Okay. So, hi, Anna. How are you? Good to see you back. I hope you're doing okay. And Carolyn is here. Robin. Hi. Your father passed away on Friday the 13th in January. Isn't that an interesting day? See what that means for you. If anyone is getting messages tonight, if you can quickly put on, if I'm on the right track, if you can validate something that I give you, that would be great. Just to let me know that, yes, that's my dad, or yes, that's mom, or whatever. That would help me, because then I know I'm not trying to give you somebody else's relatives. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's see what we got. We mentioned the spirit circle for tomorrow. There will be another one in December, I believe. Please check out the classes that are on there. We had some great classes go down on that. and they're discounted. So please check that out, masterclasses. And check out my website, carolancarey.com, and tell you what's coming up, what I'm doing, who I got in spirit. It was very interesting. I just finally completed an interview with President Eisenhower. And I thought that was rather interesting about, with the political climate going on. I just thought it was interesting. Not that we really talked about politics, but it was interesting to have him come in and unsolicited. I have a friend that passed into spirit in the last year or so, and her name is Arlene, great psychic medium. I trained with her, and she's like acting as a guide for me now. She brings in people that she wants to talk to. So between her and Walter, my dance card's getting a little full, and then I get some people. I still have a clown that I have not identified yet. Sarasota was a circus town at one time, and I think he belongs to that, and I think it's the one that's buried in our national cemetery here, so I have to do a little bit more discussion with him. And I also have a sailor that I think went down on the Arizona. I have to chat with him some more and see if I can get some identifiers. And also there was a Tuskegee airman, I can never say that, that came to me. Now, I knew one was found recently, his plane was found recently, and the gentleman was repatriated to his home, thank God. But there are 26 more pilots missing from that all-black squadron. So one of them came forward, so I'd like to, talk with him. So I have a few people stashed on shelves here, and then when I have a chance, I go back to them and see if I can get some more. So anyway, I don't know why I brought that up, but let me get to your family. Let's talk about that. Let's see. We have, who was looking for a reading? Somebody was just looking. Oh, Saris. Any messages from the other side for me? Would love a reading. My husband transitioned on March 13th, which was a Friday. And tomorrow's 8 months. It's always been a lucky day for me. Any messages, Carolan? Thank you. Saris, your husband. Okay. I have the feeling, I don't know if this is your husband or not, but I have a gentleman that immediately came in with a mustache. So let me know if your husband had a mustache. I'll see if I can get some more, or if there was a joke about a mustache or something about facial hair here. And a lot of red. I feel red with him. I feel like I have a red shirt or red plaid or something. Also kind of a worldly gentleman and gone too soon. I want to say gone too soon. I want to talk about something about an illness he talks about. So let me know, Saris, and we'll get back on that. What else do I have on him? He's showing me his hands, which indicating to me, and they're not all chopped up or dirty or anything, but I feel like, excuse me, he had nice hands. So I don't know how he used those, whether he played the piano or he did something, but I feel like there's education around him and perhaps music. So he has nice hands. So let me know, Saris, if you can take any of that, and then we'll get back to him. Let's see what else we have. That was Saris. Christina. Ivan. Let me talk about Sarah. Let me write this down. Saris. Okay. Christina. The question. Ivan. Okay, did we talk about Ivan? Let me know, Christina. Ivan is supposed to move here, but he hasn't reached out to me, so I'm wondering. I just got the month of January, so there may be a holdup there with that, Christina. If I get anything else on that, I will let you know. Robin says she actually likes Friday the 13th. Thanks for joining us, Robin. Jill, I love mini reading. What do you see coming for me in November, December? The last time we spoke, I think I recall telling you about dropping 2 weights. And I still see that. And I see something by February, something like a lighter. When I look at what I'm seeing is a centerpiece on your table that is Christmassy, is kind of bright and Christmassy, gets you through the winter. There is more light in February for some reason. I'm seeing more light in February. So let's see what happens with that. There's a rich, kind of what I get, there's a richness, and I don't know why I want to say that, Jill, but there's like a richness, meaning a fulfillment, a sense of satisfaction, perhaps, in richness, like embodied or full flavor, something like that. I mean richness. I don't necessarily mean financially, but I do mean like the embodiment of like abundance or something there. So we'll talk about that more later if we get more. And Lynelle is saying her father passed away 22 years ago today. And I feel I just had somebody come in on the right-hand side, and I think this is your dad. I think I've met him in spirit before. And I feel as if it's like, let's start the party. It's like he just like flashed in front of me. And he's a big presence. And I think we talked about it, maybe not big in stature, but a big presence, meaning gregarious, or you notice this guy or you feel he's very energetic. And I feel he's got a very positive vibe. And I think you get a lot of your qualities, if I may say, from your dad. So I just want to bring that up. And of course, and he sort of comes in like, hello, or hurrah, I'm so glad to be here. So, oh, he's so funny. Let's see. I don't know if he had a beard at one time, but he talks about some kind of hair here. Trying to get what he's doing. He's showing a few dogs, so I wonder if that would be applicable to your dad, Lynelle. I feel, and I'm talking about, he's got a little scrunchy kind of dog too. There's some bigger dogs here, but he's particularly talking about a little scrunchy kind of dog. I kind of mean like, I don't know, something you want to kiss and hold and hug and smack, just not smack physically, but like give a big smooch too. So he's talking about that. He said he's up here. He says, I'm still getting, even though it's been 22 years, I'm still getting the lay of the land, he says. And I think he liked the lay of the land. So I don't know if he was a surveyor or did something with property lines or just liked to watch the horizon or something like that. Now he's also bringing, when I say horizon, he's showing twinkling stars. So I don't know if he taught you where the stars were, or you've talked about the stars, or astronomy is of interest to you. But I want to let you know he's doing really good. He's talking about grandpa. He's saying something, I'm with grandpa. Okay, so maybe that's his dad. I don't know. I want to talk about weird food like bologna or liverwurst for some reason. So they have that over there. Glad to hear it if that's what you enjoy. And he's just a great guy. He's one of the kind of people that when he did his life review, which he didn't take very seriously because I don't think there was a lot to go over, like he has a few regrets of stuff that he didn't spend more time doing that he wished he had spent more time doing. But he had to be reminded of the things that he did well when he reached out to people. I feel he's talking about tomatoes. So I don't know if he liked growing tomatoes or something like that, but he's the kind of guy that has a generous spirit. And I feel that that's where you get some of your qualities from. So I'm just going to leave that with you and move on. But let me know if you can take any of that. Thank you, Tiffany, for putting those spiritual message circles. I always say that wrong. Spiritual message circles, November 14th and December 12th, here on Goldylocks Productions. Let's see. I answered Christina as best I could. I got Lynelle. Let's see, what do we else? My mom still tracks it. I don't know what that means. Today wasn't a good day for Anna, but this evening I'm feeling a bit better, emotional day. Now, Anna, I know you just had a loss. Was this your dad? It feels more like a dad than a husband. So let me know and we'll see what we can get from over there. I have another gentleman here I feel a dad perhaps, but I feel like somebody, because it seems like an older generation than a husband would be to you. I have him sliding in, and it's kind of comical because he's kind of doing an old vaudeville presentation. What do I mean by that? I mean like a straw hat, the cane with the handle on it, kind of thing, walking stick, and a striped jacket, white and red striped jacket. So that would be, it's sort of like a vaudeville feeling with me as he slid across and wanted to say hello. I feel that I want to let you know that this gentleman slid into spirit. It may have looked, he said, there's no agonizing over it. It is like a sliding into. So please know that I welcome that. And he talks about a velvet feeling, like going into heaven is like, we're slipping, slipping away is more like a velvet, a velvet cloak or a velvet blanket. You just feel awashed in velvet, he says to me. Very soft, caring, and loving feeling as he transitions. So I want to let you know that. There is a woman over there, so I don't know if this is your mom. I don't remember your history when I read for you. It kind of goes out the other side of my brain. But I feel like there's a woman over there for him. I waited for him or came for him. I also want to talk about a sister. So I don't know if he had a sister that passed or mom had a sister. Let me throw in that cough drop a moment. But I want to let you know he's okay. So if anyone can take what I'm giving you, let me know in the comments and we can go back to it. Saris is saying, no, he didn't, but he liked one, but I didn't. I don't remember what I said. Okay. And yes, he had cancer. Okay. Oh, I think it was facial hair and mustache. I think that's what he's trying to say. Okay. He did not have the mustache. He liked one, but you didn't. So he didn't have it. But I think he has it on the other side now. So he's kind of kidding you about that. He had cancer. He's feeling 100% better. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Kimberly. I want my husband, Rick, to know that I will be having an angel delivering a gift for him from me. That's interesting. I want him to also check out the Mary Cemetery in Romania and let me know what he would like to be put on his epitaph. Interesting. Okay, let me get back to that. Carol, any messages for me for the near future? Carol. I kind of get, this is not a very good transition here for you. Or this year has not been a smooth year for you. It's kind of what I get. So Carol, let me know. I feel with the message that I'm getting, and I feel an older male, this could be a dad. And let me know if you have a dad in spirit. We'll go back there. What was I going to say? Oh, he's saying put one foot in front of the other to the end of this year. January, February, March, a little bit better. That trimester, that beginning trimester of 2021 is a little rocky yet, but better in general, better for most people. He's saying something about scratching his back, or you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back kind of feeling. So let me know if you did that for him, if you scratched his back, or what that would mean for you. Okay, so let me know. And this is from an older man. I feel like a dad. Hannah Moore. Hannah. Okay, let's see. Would love a reading. New here and would love a reading, Hannah. I want to talk about mom, Hannah, and I don't know why. But let me know if you have a mother in spirit, because I'd like to talk to you about that. I have a very bustly kind of female here, Hannah. Like, okay, let's get down to business, she tells me. She kind of comes in like, this is mom or grandma, because, you know, sometimes they show me themselves the way they want to be seen by me. And I feel kind of, I'm getting the words put together. I feel like I'm put together. But she comes in, she sits down at my dining room table. It's sort of like, okay, let's get down to business here. I almost feel like it's grandmother. I want to say to you, she's just saying, before you jump into this new whatever it is, make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. All right. They love to use cliches with me or images. And the reason is because it's like a spirit steno or shorthand. So that's easier to convey this quickly. But she kind of is a little on the empowered side, I'm going to say. I don't want to say bossy, but she comes right into my dining area and sits down at the table. It's sort of like, okay, let's get on with this. So, Hannah, you do have people looking over your shoulder in the spirit world. And I feel that this is a take charge kind of lady. If you can identify her, please let me know. I feel she's put together. She kind of gives me the impression that she made an effort to put herself together, you know, matching pocketbook, shoes. She showed me a matching purse and shoes and maybe jewelry and things like that. I feel like I have a put together person here. And if you'd like me to go further with that, validate this for me. So Sarah's is saying, when I had the gentleman, he kept talking about his hands. He was a musician and he was a woodworker, and he was an artist in that field. Wow, how nice. That's why I was saying his hands had nice hands. And I was going to say like violin, piano, something like that. It kind of reminds me of that. Because he had long fingers and very nice. You're welcome, Jill. Okay, thank you, Sarah, for telling me that. Christina. He was having trouble with something, but wasn't specific, although I want to get pregnant in the new year. Any month that stands out could be March or May. I get an M here, so let's look forward to that. Hi, Aura. Nice to see you. Princess Samantha. Princess Samantha. Wondering with Nicholas, what's going on with him? Do I sense contact? I kind of get a shyness here, so I don't know who's shy, you or him. To me, if the guy was absolutely mad about you, he'd be on the phone every day. That's just my impression. And of course, I'm putting my own, that's how I think they should act. Now, of course, are they going to do that? No. This is why I'm still single. I was widowed many years ago, and I kind of like it, actually. So that's how I feel. I feel if someone is false for you, you shouldn't have to guess. You should know. They should be like right in your face about it and be honest and not be able to stop talking to you and want to talk to you and call you. So I don't know if he's a little shy. So I'll be gentle and give him a chance. The person that you need to check with would be Psychic Joanne Leo, who does the date of birth, does the charts, and is the soul reader. So if you are really have great interest in this gentleman, and I would put this to anybody, if you have great interest in a partner and you're kind of like not sure about what's going on, which is, I've been there. That's kind of a dumb relationship to be in when you don't know where you stand, but we do it. I would check out with Psychic Joanne Leo. I check out her website, psychicjoanneleo.com. Joanne, 2 N's, Leo like the lion. And book a reading with her because she does the date of birth and your birth name and your record in heaven. So she can tell you all about the ins and outs, the secrets, the kind of personality of a particular partner that you might be interested in. Thank you for posting that, Tiffany. Thank you very much. She's Joanne is a frequent flyer on our show, and she'll be on again next month. So I got to book a date with her. So I'm going to leave that where that is. But I feel there's a little shyness. Linnell, yes. So I guess Linnell could take what I was giving her. Good. Okay. It's always good. Kathy Bray. Kathy. My brother-in-law's brother died unexpectedly. My brother-in-law's brother. This is another location. Water. I see like island water, so I don't know where you're from, if this would be Florida or across the pond or what. And I don't mean that he drowned or anything. I just mean that I feel like he was from an area like that. It could be, Michigan. It could be any of the Great Lakes. I don't know what this means. But that's what I'm seeing. And I also get, I feel a clenching in my chest. So I feel like heart involved, cardiac event, some cardiovascular event of some sort. Could be a stroke, something. But I feel here. Would I get from, and there's a Peter or Pete too. I don't know what that means, Kathy. What I'm getting is he's saying, I'm okay. And if I had to go, this is the way I would want to go. So no long drawn out illness or operations or surgeries or chemo or anything like that. That was not the way he would have wanted to go through. So I feel like he kind of is another one that slid into the other side, very welcoming, feeling confused initially. How long is he? I feel like he says, I'm finding my way. I'm finding my way. He's not alone. He talks about young men. So I don't know if they're sons. Talks about that. And I want to thank you. I just want to let you know, thank you for reaching out to me. I'm fine. I'm not wallowing. I'm not, I'm not lost in the mist or anything. He says, I just want to let you know I'm doing well. So we'll see if you can take that. If that sounds like him, let me know. We'll see if we can go back to it. I don't know that. Meet tonight, and do you make sense? It can meet done. Okay, we talked about Nicholas, Princess Samantha. We talked about him, and yeah, I don't know. I don't have a great feeling about him. I don't want to discourage him, but if he needs to be pushed, my feeling is, you know where the door is. Anna says yes. So I guess the information I gave her was her dad. Good. I'm glad you could take that. Aura, anything for me, please. It has been a hard couple of months. Aura, okay. I have somebody singing over here. It's been a hard couple of months. Okay. I have somebody singing over here for you. And it's sort of like Get Happy is the song. Dun, 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 get happy. Chasing all your blues away. One of those kind of 40s, 50s kind of feeling. It feels like an older gentleman. And I'm being shown like cigarettes, a cigarette or some kind of cigarettes. Looks like a brown wrapper, not a white cigarette as you would see here in the States, more of a brown, maybe like a mild cigar, small cigars like that are like cigarettes, that kind of thing. Swisher Sweets or something like that. Let me know, Aura. And this gentleman here, and I also feel like I'm drinking some kind of little cocktail, not a cocktail, a shot of something. It's a shot glass, and it's sort of, what do I call it? Could be sake. It could be Calvados. It could, something that is clear. Could be vodka. I don't know. Something like that. So I have that feeling. Could be an uncle. I feel like somebody that is very fond of you, but perhaps did not have the responsibility of you, but I want to let you know, but looks after you, like a godfather-y kind of feeling. And I want to let you know, yes, it's been a hard month, but wait till you see what's coming in the spring. Wait till you see. Wait till about March, between March, April, I kind of get. So I don't know if that's a birth date or something, but I want to let you know things are going to get better. We all are kind of have to hunker down for some reason. You know, it's either politics or COVID or financially or something. For some reason, we kind of have to brace ourselves through this winter and find those moments of happiness, whether we've just suffered a loss or we've lost our job or, you know, the kids are home from school or something. There's been like a lid on us, and I feel that we're going to emerge in the spring a lot better, all of us. But I feel like, you know, these are the moments that we have to enjoy every day. We have to enjoy the turkey this year. We should enjoy, I shouldn't say have to. We should enjoy the smell of, and I'm getting pine tree smell too for you, or I don't know what that means. So you know, if you don't feel like celebrating, do it something different. Rent a movie, have close friends over, or make something, or but make sure to put a little happiness and brightness in your environment. Okay, and hold on. You know, we didn't bring you this far to dump you, so hold on. Okay, so let me know if you can take this gentleman that has a little shot glass and this brown cigarette here, and is telling you and is singing, come on, get happy. Chase all your blues away. Okay, let me know if that happens. I haven't put up Christmas yet, but some people have. I always put up bright holidays. Okay, great. Thanks, Jill. Anna is saying, yes, that was her mom and a sister too as well. So that's who Dad's hanging out with, Anna. Thank you for everything that you did. He's saying to me, impossible to slow that process down. You know, like you can't do anything about his illness. So I want to say, I think I mentioned this before. He had something cerebral going on. And he says you can't do anything with that process. It's like it just marches to its own drummer. So he's like, please don't feel bad. There wasn't anything else you could possibly have done. So I want to let you know that. But he is very relieved to be out of his earth suit here and is watching over you. So he gives you a kiss right in your ear. I don't know if he would come up behind you and give you a kiss here, but that's what he's doing now. Yes, I did see your question, Sarah, and I referred you to Joanne Leo. I'm getting a shyness with that man, and I don't know what's going on. So with that. Kavita, hi, Kavita. I would love a message from you. Kavita. All right. I'm getting cypress. I think we've talked about Greece before and olives and, right? I don't know why I keep getting this. I'm getting the word cypress. So, I think we've talked about this. I don't know if it's a trip, a Greek gentleman. Lemon potatoes I just got. Wow, what's going on here, girl? This has got to be significant. Lemon potatoes, even I know, is a Greek dish because I went to the Greek festival in Tarpon Springs in Florida. So, a good time, good food. So I don't know what that's about. All right, but it feels very significant. So if you get an opportunity, when is that? It's usually late summer, I think, is usually the Greek festivals. You get an opportunity to go on to one in your area, you might enjoy that. And we had talked a few times about the painting, and I now I'm getting an update on that. I want to say 3 to 5. So we've talked about the paintings being moved because they're in a stagnant energy. I think I remember that. And from last week, I think Psychic Joanne was on. And I think we talked about that briefly. I feel more encouraged in this spring. I want to send you the word encouragement. I want to give you encouragement. And when these paintings go, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5. Okay, so let's go with that. Carol says, thank you for checking in with us tonight, Kavita. Carol says, yes, not a good year, laid off job, and still in lockdown. Not sure about scratching backs. Okay. It may be symbolic for somebody a relationship, maybe business relationship that says, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So it may be something about a partnership or something about job related. You won't be laid off for long. And this is not for you. It's not against you particularly. It is part of what's going on for many people. And I'm very sorry about that. But it's not going to stay this way. I also feel somehow beauty is involved in this. And I don't know what that means or what you do for a living, but I feel like there's some kind of beauty involved. There's something flashy involved, something about maybe marketing or glossy. I'm seeing glossy, like a glossy magazine. So I don't know what that means. But I want to say to you, don't worry about being laid off. You weren't the only one, and you weren't laid off because you weren't very good at your job. You're just laid off because of the finances of what's going on. It's terrible for a lot of people. You all have my sincere prayers. I'm praying for you every day. We're going to get through this. So yes, Carol, you are going to get something better. And I would say I get the month of February. So let's hang on. And something about gold coins. So I don't know if someone in your family had gold coins or if that's for somebody else. Sometimes they jump in there talking to me all at the same time. So Hannah says, that was your grandmother. Oh, I'm glad I got that sort of right. Good. Well, she's sitting at my table. Are you still here, ma'am? She's sitting at she just came in and sat at my table and was like, made sure you got a message. And somebody did knitting too. I don't know if it's her or something else. Somebody else. What your grandmother, this very empowered woman, is saying to me is, you have to prepare for the unexpected. Prepare for the unexpected. Well, how do you prepare for the unexpected? You prepare for the unexpected. I wish somebody had told me this. Only spend half of what you're spending now. Save more, pray more, love more, cook more kind of feeling. She's talking about morsels, so I don't know if she was a cook or enjoyed food, but food is coming up here. So she's okay. She wants to let you know she's okay and you'll be okay. Carolyn Driscoll. You have any messages for me? Carolan Driscoll. I got a plaid here, and I want to talk about Johnny Walker Red. I don't know why. Isn't that a Scotch, Johnny Walker? Oh, Driscoll. Is Driscoll a Scottish name? I believe it is. So I have somebody from that getting that kind of feeling here. This could be granddad. I'm also getting the word uncle. So maybe it's uncle and not granddad, or granddad and uncle. You're saying something about a pint. Okay. So this gentleman, I have a feeling, like to have a little alcoholic bev once in a while. Good for him. And I feel like I played some kind of game. Or he's talking about, was it pinochle when you put the dice in a cup? Or is that canasta? Something like that. I feel like somebody played that kind of stuff. Is canasta cards? I don't know. But I feel there's that kind of going on. That kind of activity went on in the family. And I want you to know I am okay. And what was your question to me? Yeah, the message for you, hon, is I'm kind of getting leapfrog, and I don't know what that means. And also June, July, something about June or July, a J month. So I don't know if that's a birthday or if that's going to be significant. You know, the common message I kind of get for everybody, myself included, is don't be discouraged. You know, don't be discouraged right now. This is just part of life. You know, sometimes we walk through a hallway and it's bright and we know what door we're going to go through. Sometimes the hallways are dark. We have no idea where we're going. You have to keep your faith in the dark hallway. That's just the way it is. That's part of life. And, our primary purpose here in life is not to be happy. We're not here to be happy. Okay. Happy is sought. Happy is a satisfaction. Happy is a state of mind by accomplishing. We're here to heal, to work together, to help other people, to make a difference in our world, whatever time frame or dimension, whatever you want to call it, we're in. That's what our job is. Being happy is a byproduct of doing what your sole purpose is. That's, of course, my opinion. But, everybody thinks life is supposed to be happy all the time. It's not. We're here to do a job. We have an assignment. We're here to make a difference, whatever way that is. So, if you get a little discouraged, we're not going to be happy all the time. But take comfort in the fact, wow, I did a good job today. Sometimes you have to pat yourself on the back. Say, you know what? I didn't get all my jobs done today, but I got something done today. It's a good day. Or I saw a beautiful sunset. Or I baked a great loaf of bread. Or I said hello to my new neighbor. Something like that. Always be happy that you did the best you could today. That's all you can do. Okay? So don't take everything to heart. Christina, you're okay. Thank you for the reading. Yes, ma'am. Are you on his mind? Yes. I would like to, Princess, I would like to tell you, if he does not pick up that phone in 24 hours, I would forget it and move on. That's just my personal opinion. I refer you to Psychic Joanne Leo. It's a blunt, Carolyn. A blunt. Like in pot? Okay. I was going to say that, but this looked like a brown wrapper, not like that. A blunt. You have to explain that to me, Kimberly. I left for a minute to sign up as VIP. Okay, great. Hi, Valley. I'm grateful to catch your show again. Valley. I may not get to everybody tonight. It is 8:42. Just telling you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, my website is carolancarey.com. I'd be happy to be your spirit connection. Or you can catch us on one of the shows here on Goldylocks Productions, Saturday, the 14th. You can catch us for that and trying to sneak a reading in that way. Don't forget, people, let me put this out to you. All of the radio show hosts that do readings, I'm sure, sell gift certificates. So if you want to give somebody a unique gift, why don't you give them one on astrology, on their astrology, or their spirit, their loved ones in spirit, or somebody who's got a new boyfriend that needs to be checked out, or somebody who's unemployed and maybe needs a boost to find out where they're supposed to be. You could call, any of our readers or our guests. So check out our guests, and two of who are excellent that are always on. And who's coming on next week? Kelly Joe Psychic and the social psychic, Jason Zook. Don't miss that. So if I'm not answering your questions today, you might want to try on there. But also check out their website, psychicjoeandleo.com, kellyjoepsychic.com. Great readers. Mine is carolancarey.com. Please check us out. And I'm sure Tiffany and a lot of our other show hosts do gift certificates. That's a great gift. You can send it to them. You don't have to go shopping. You don't have to worry about COVID and put your mask on and go Christmas shopping. Buy a gift right here and send it to your best friend, your neighbor, your mom. Okay. Where am I? My grandfather's in spirit aura. Yeah, I think that's who I had, honey. Any messages for me from my beloved? Yeah, I'm going to get back to you, Kimberly. Hold on. I'm going to do you last. Jill is one of our new VIP patrons. Oh, good. Good, Jill. If anybody else would like to become a patron on Patreon, Goldylocks, you are privy to all kinds of things like master classes, spirit circles, our Monday show on Mondays where we kind of bounce off each other. A few of the hosts here, radio show, TV show hosts. We talk about crazy things, sometimes not significant, and other times significant. Something interesting. We try to keep it interesting. So we're part of a big team here, so you can check us all out. If you have not been here before and you join the Patreon thing, then you can see, get snippets of readings, see how people work, and if any you identify with any of them, resonate. Let's see. Jalen, I just started a job at a temp service as a PRM. Will it be successful? PRM, I have no idea what that is. I kind of get you're going to be busier than a one-armed paper hanger, okay, Jalen. So just want to let you know that. I don't know who's telling me that. Yes, you will be successful. I get 6 with that. 6 weeks, 6 months. You might land something more permanent if that is your choice. Oh, Anna says, thank you, Carolyn. And yes, he would kiss me like that. Hugs. Great. Julie loves greasing Greek men. Alicia would like a message. Alicia. Irish. Carolyn Driscoll, Irish. Okay, you got some scotch in there, Carolyn. Let me go back so I didn't miss anybody. Let me get to Kimberly before I forget her. Kimberly, what's with these icons? We mentioned something about Romania here. Is that where Rick's family originated? Was in that kind of area, or is that your family? I feel like there's a special cross. He's just asking. There seems to be like a special cross, and it's the cross that has the 2 pieces. I don't think you can see this, but it has like this. It's like this. It's a cross. But the side pieces are not a cross like this. They're at an angle, 2 of them. So I don't know what that means. But it's a unique cross. So I don't know if that's Greek or if it's related to him somehow, but that's what I'm getting. He said, don't make it too, mushy. Teresa Fox, like, I feel so anxious. Teresa, you're anxious. Let me get to you, Laura. Teresa, you're anxious because you were recently in the hospital. You're anxious about the COVID, about money, about everybody's anxiety. I feel like I have a mother figure here who was talking about, who did the rosary. Somebody did the rosary. And that they're saying prayers for you. And, it's okay to remember to pray sometimes we have to pray to get through something. And, they're sending you healing and a beautiful emerald green here for you. So please know, whenever you feel anxious, I was getting anxious today over nothing. There's no reason for me to be anxious, but, I read something on the internet or saw the news or something. I'm like, we have to stop that. Stop allowing things to trigger us and be satisfied that we can heal ourselves. We can take care of ourselves. You're going to be okay. It's been a little bit rocky. I don't think you're going to feel yourself until about maybe February. So please bundle up and take care of yourself. Thank you from Carolyn. Carolyn Driscoll says Irish. I'm going to say, I think there's Welsh and Scotch in here. I'd love a general reading. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Weed rolled up, marijuana weed. Rolled up within the Swisher Sweet cigar is called a blunt. Thank you. Okay, well, that's pretty amazing. I don't know where it goes, but that's pretty amazing that I got that. Sujata. What do I got? About 11 minutes. Carolyn Driscoll says, thank you, Carolan. My birthday's in June. I work in healthcare, so I try to help people every day. I appreciate the message. Thank you. Thank you for your great feedback. Sajada. Anything for me, please? Sajada. Let me get back to you. There's a wheel here, and I don't know what that means. Ben Dowling. Has not been here. Hi, Ben. Welcome. We like to have the men join us. I don't know if I'm saying hopscotch to you or butterscotch. I kind of feel like it's hopscotch. I don't know why I'm saying that. Ben, I don't know if you're in a relationship or they meaning hopscotch is like you jump around from one to another. Let me know. I want to see a more settled feeling with you in 2021. 2021, 2022 is better for most people. And I feel, and particularly in your case, and I have ducks here or geese. I don't know what that means. But I don't know if they're trying to say get your ducks in a row. I'm going to pass it on to you. Maybe it'll be significant to you. But I want to let you know, if it's been a little rocky here, this is going to get smoothed out a little bit. And like something about playing pool table here. I don't know what that means. That's somebody in spirit for you that played pool. So somebody's got your back. So as far as a general reading, let's look at the month of either an M name or the month of May or March. And I feel going into June, a lot better energy. So whatever's going on, maybe a promotion even, not sure. So I'll give you that. Valley Simon says, how are you? I am fine. Thank you, Valley. Anything for me, Brianna? Brina. And I have an older gentleman in spirit here who I feel very comforting. Maybe this butterscotch belongs to you. You know those Werther's butterscotch things? I don't know why I'm getting that. I think it belongs to you. I'm not sure, but. And I have an older woman in spirit here, and I also have a cat. So I'm talking about she's paying a cat. So I don't know if you lost a cat. If you did, please let me know. That cat is in spirit. So, thank you, Kimberly, for your input. I really appreciate that. Laura. Oh, I got to get to Laura. Laura is a very dedicated fan, has been for many years. Thank you very much. Always gives me good feedback. Who's it, Laura? Who's this dog? What's this dog bounding in here? Like in my face. Did you have a big dog pass away? That's in my face. Like, don't forget me. And I'm talking about a granddaughter. Somebody's talking about your granddaughter. In a good way, not in a bad way. You know the song that I'm getting for you, Laura. This is kind of, somebody thinks this is playing a joke on me here in spirit. Chain. Why am I getting that? Is that right? Is that how that song goes? I have to go back into my 40s and 50s. I guess it was 50s, 60s that song came out. Very popular song. You know what I'm talking about. And I forget who sang it, even. Let me know, Laura. And you can text me later, Laura, because I probably have more for you. How about showing him as a Marine and a bunch of animals around him? Is this what he wants people to remember him or what? Yeah, I'd have to think about that, Kimberly. I get, don't make it very elaborate, is what he says to me. Simple. Carl Williams, when is my enlightenment coming to me? I don't know, Carl. I don't know when mine's coming or if it's coming, to be honest. Your enlightenment, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I have somebody in spirit, feels like a grandpa parent that would have smacked you in the back of the head as a kid. You have a grandfather or dad or somebody that would have been like, hey, wake up, snap out of it. I kind of get that feeling with you. You're going to be okay. You know, enlightenment, to me, enlightenment is not like a boom, being struck by lightning. It's more kind of like a slow waking up, like going from the numbness to a sensory perception, more sensory, more awareness of your imprint on, however you want to put it, you know, whatever kind of jargon you want to use. So it's not going to be like you got hit by a train. It's going to be more like one stepping stone at a time for you. Notice I get read. I get the word read. So books are playing a part here. Elena, hello, Carolan. Any new job offers for me? April. I get April. Laura says, yes. What song? You know that song, Chain, Chain, Chain? Isn't that it? Chain of Fools, something like that. I have to look it up and I'll text you or email you or message or something. Aretha Franklin, thank you. I couldn't think of her name. Jeez, thank you so much. Oh, the Queen, Aretha Franklin. Thank you so much. I don't know why that went out of my head. Wisdom, yeah. You know, when you're doing this work, sometimes the practical is not obvious to me because you're kind of in an altered state when you're kind of doing this. That's why I suggest don't stay in this state all the time, because if I stayed in this state all the time, I'd be running stop signs and falling over myself and hurting myself. Thank you, Kathy Bray. Thank you all for Aretha Franklin. Yes, I love that. So I'm going to listen to that song right after this show. Okay, so I got 4 minutes left. Let me see what I can do. I'm pushing it all the way to the limit. Yep. Kimberly says, thank you. Rick and I both appreciate you so much. Well, we appreciate you, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Did I miss somebody? Laura, I'm going to get back to you. Your job offer. What did I just say? I didn't write it down. Yeah, Elaine, I get more than one. You're going to have a pick, but you just got to get through this tight. The word that I get is a tight period right now. There is expansion coming. And I would say January, February, it's going to start the ball rolling. You're a lovely person. I think beauty is involved as well for you. And I feel that, I feel like I'm going to be able to I feel like I've been holding my breath. If you're like everybody else, we're all holding our breath. And I'm tired of holding my breath. Getting me too much. Elizabeth, I miss you. I'm feeling guilty that I feel anxious about doing so much for the family. Stop doing it. It's very easy, Elizabeth. Self-care means, let me see, what can I get rid of? That usually self-care for me, I've just gotten this too. Self-care means don't doing what you don't want to do. It's okay to say no. Prioritizing your own needs, because when you keep doing this, family or otherwise, they have two hands, they have 2 feet, they're grown-ups, because what happens is you're going to have you're going to feel very empty. It feels good initially to do this and blah, blah, blah. But if you think they're going to do it for you, Elizabeth, they're not. And the reason they're not is they don't think that way. They don't have the resources, but they also don't think the way that you do. Start paying more attention to your own needs. This is my unprofessional opinion, just throwing it out there. Okay, I got 2 minutes. Don't forget to check out check out the website here that we listed. This weekend's Spiritual Message Circle. Please check that out. I gave you some great referrals. I'm sorry if I did not get to everybody. I think I did. If I missed anybody, next week, Kelly Jo Psychic and Jason Zook, the social psychic. Now, I don't know Jason personally, but I've heard about him. I've heard his show. He and Kelly Jo work very well together, and we're looking forward to having them on in the Psychic Flow. Also, don't be too flipped out about tomorrow, Friday the 13th. It can go, it's good news or bad news. Depends on how you look at it. Our culture, Western civilization has made it, kind of a bad connotation to it. So, if it's a good day for you, it's a good day. But don't lose your fear about it. And I gave you a couple of resources to check that out. You are welcome, Elizabeth. You are welcome, Elena. I felt you. Thank you. Good vibes, Carl. You are welcome, Carl. Thank you for all of you that joined us tonight. If you're here for the first time, please come back every Thursday. Next Thursday. Don't miss next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to have a great show with 2 great professionals on, and I'm going to sit back, relax, and let them do their thing. So that'll be great. What else can I say? Now, listen, I know we're having a lot of states talking about a lot of COVID lockdowns and stuff. Keep the faith, and we're just going to keep going here, okay? Just be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Be careful, okay? Safety. And anybody in Florida that had damage yesterday from the hurricane, we're praying for you. We made out very well here in Sarasota. We're okay, and limited damage, and I hope everybody else is all right. Safety first. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. We'll see you next week in the Psychic Flow. Good night, all.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.